everyone. My name is Lauren Gentry, and I'm the new University Counselor in the Career Services Office. Today, we're going to talk about something that can have a significant impact on your career success, which is how you interact with employers. Whether you're attending a career fair, interviewing for an internship, networking with alumni, participating in a company information session, or meeting with a recruiter, every interaction creates an impression. Today's presentation will cover the professional expectations we have for students. These expectations are designed to help you make a positive impression and build strong professional relationships. So let's get started. You may only spend a few minutes speaking with an employer, but those few minutes can influence whether you're invited to an interview or even remembered for future opportunities. Professionalism isn't just about wearing a suit or having a polished resume. It's about demonstrating reliability, respect, honesty, and professionalism in every interaction. When employers visit our campus, they aren't just meeting individual students. They're also developing an impression of our college and university. Every positive interaction helps strengthen Wayne State University's reputation and creates opportunities for future students. Let's start with the basics. First, arrive on time. Whether it's an interview, networking event, employer presentation, or career coaching appointment, punctuality demonstrates respect for other people's time. Being late can send the message that you're unprepared or unreliable. Next, dress appropriately for the situation. Not every event requires a business suit, but your appearance should always match the level of professionalism expected. When you're unsure, it's better to be slightly overdressed than underdressed. Finally, communicate professionally. Use respectful language, maintain eye contact, introduce yourself confidently, and remember that professional communication applies to emails, phone calls, and in-person conversations. Preparation is one of the easiest ways to stand out. Before attending an event, spend a few minutes researching the organization. Learn what they do, the industries they serve, and the types of opportunities they offer. Bring copies of your resume whenever appropriate, even if you've already submitted one online. Most importantly, prepare questions. Instead of asking, "So, what does your company do?" ask questions that demonstrate you've done your homework. For example, I noticed your company recently expanded into a new market. How has that created opportunities for interns? Questions like these create stronger conversations. Networking is a conversation, not a sales pitch. Introduce yourself confidently. Listen carefully to what employers are saying instead of focusing only on what you want to say next. Ask thoughtful questions and show genuine curiosity about their work and experiences. Remember that networking is about learning and building relationships, not simply asking for a job. Sometimes the best outcome of a conversation is just making a meaningful connection that leads to future opportunities. Professional communication doesn't end after conversation. Respond promptly when employers or career services contact you. If you need to cancel or reschedule an interview or meeting, communicate as soon as possible. Things happen. Employers understand that emergencies come up. However, failing to communicate or simply not showing up can damage your professional reputation. Always follow through on commitments you've made. Reliability is one of the qualities employers value most. Integrity means being honest and ethical. Be truthful about your skills, experiences, GPA, certifications, and accomplishments. Don't exaggerate your qualifications because employers often verify information during the hiring process. Also, respect confidential information. If an employer shares information during recruiting, treat it professionally and don't share it publicly unless they've indicated it's appropriate. Integrity builds trust, and trust builds professional relationships. Networking doesn't stop when the event ends. If you had a meaningful conversation with an employer, send a brief thank you within a few hours of the interaction. Express your appreciation for their time and mention something specific you discussed. Stay connected professionally through platforms like LinkedIn when appropriate. Remember, networking is about building long-term relationships, not collecting business cards. Now let's talk about behaviors to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes students make is failing to attend scheduled appointments or interviews. A no-show doesn't just affect you, it also reflects on career services and the university. If you absolutely cannot attend, contact both the employer and career services as soon as possible. Professional communication can often preserve a relationship when plans change. Walking into an employer event without knowing who you're meeting is a missed opportunity. Employers notice when students have done their research. Also, don't expect employers to carry the entire conversation. Come prepared with questions and topics to discuss. Preparation demonstrates initiative, confidence, and genuine interest. Never exaggerate your qualifications. Don't inflate your GPA, claim experiences you don't have, or list skills you can't demonstrate. It's perfectly acceptable to say you're still learning something. Honesty builds credibility, while dishonesty can quickly damage your professional reputation. Professional behavior matters. Avoid checking your phone while speaking with employers. Don't interrupt conversations or dominate an employer's time, especially at networking events when they're meeting many students. Treat everyone with courtesy and respect, including employers and staff, and fellow students. Small actions often leave a lasting impression. Career services events are designed for career development. They are not opportunities to promote personal businesses, sell products, campaign for causes, or solicit donations. Employers attend these events because they want to meet students interested in internships, co-ops, and full-time careers. Let's respect their time and the purpose of these events. Recruiting timelines vary from one organization to another. Avoid repeatedly contacting employers asking if they've made a hiring decision. Instead, follow up professionally when appropriate and then be patient. Also, don't accept interviews or networking opportunities if you don't intend to participate. If your circumstances change, communicate promptly and professionally. Respecting employers' time is part of being a professional. To wrap up, professionalism isn't about being perfect. It's about being respectful, prepared, honest, and dependable. Every interaction you have with an employer contributes to your professional reputation. Remember these 4 ideas. Be prepared, be respectful, be reliable, and be professional. If you practice these habits consistently, you'll not only make a stronger impression, you'll also build meaningful professional relationships that can benefit your career for years to come. Thank you, and if you have any questions, Career Services is always here to support you. Talk soon.